Welcome in, everybody. I am your friendly neighborhood Master Allen, and I've got another meditation video for us today. And now this one, you can either be sitting or you can be standing up. So I want you to find a place where you can be relaxed. And so that might be sitting on the floor, sitting on a couch, or you can bring over a chair, or you can just stand up. And if you're going to do this one standing, you want to have your feet apart just a little bit. I'm going to show it sitting because I like to use this one sitting. Now, meditation can be really helpful when you need to focus your mind, whether that's to make decisions or to operate at your best. And so sometimes when we have a lot of things to do, it can make us feel uncomfortable or nervous. We might get impatient when we normally wouldn't get impatient. We get angry when we don't normally get angry. And some of it's because there are so many thoughts that we're trying to think all at one time that it's hard for our body and hard for our brain to feel good about what it's doing. And now this meditation, what we're going to do is take our hands and press them together. And so when we're meditating, what we want to try to do with our mind is focus on the way things feel and focus on the things that we're doing. So we're not going to think about what we're doing next, and we're not going to think about what just happened. We're going to focus on right now, this moment, and we're just going to breathe and feel. And that'll help us sort of take a moment and do what's important. So for this one, we put our feet flat on the floor. And so I want to be able to feel my foot flat on the floor. Now, if I'm sitting down all the way on the floor, then whatever I have against the floor, I want to be able to feel my body on the floor. And so I don't want to feel myself tense sitting. I want to be able to be resting where I am. So if the way that I'm sitting, I can feel tension in my body, that's not a good way to do this meditation. And then I'm going to lift my back up straight. And so I'm sitting down and my feet are flat and I'm in my chair and my back is up straight. I think about my shoulder blades sliding down my spine and my head is lifting up, not slumping forward. See how my shoulders sort of came up and my body gets round? This is a shape we make when we get tense. And I want to show my body that we're not tense. Because if I put my body in a shape that isn't tense, that helps my mind stay calm and it helps my body stay calm. And so for this one, I'm going to take my hands and press them flat together. And so I want to be able to feel my fingers against each other, my thumbs against each other, and my palms pressing together. And now I don't want to rest my arms on something in front of me. See how my body humbled over again? I want to stay up nice and tall, and I'm actually going to lift my hands up so that they're in front of me. Now you can do this with your fingertips pointed up. I like that way better. Or you can do it with your fingertips pointed out. It's up to you. And so try both and see which one feels better for you. Now with this one, as I breathe in, I'm going to press my hands together. So as I breathe in, I imagine that I'm squishing my hands, almost like one hand is trying to push the other hand out of the way, but neither one is winning. They're just staying there in place. And then I breathe out and I relax. And so when I breathe in, my hands press together. And then I breathe out and relax. But I want to keep those shoulder blades down. And now as I breathe in and press, if I feel my shoulders or my neck or something getting tense, I want to make sure I focus on keeping that good shape. So I breathe in, breathe out. And it's almost going to feel like this part of your hand is a little suction cup. And as you press your hands together, it's almost like that suction cup flattens out and they stick together. And then as I breathe out, they pull apart. Now, I'm not going to set a timer this time. We're going to do a number of breaths. So, we're going to do 5 breaths together. Would you like to join me? So first we want to get our bodies ready. So I have my feet flat. I make sure I'm sitting all the way down with my back up straight. Then I take my hands and I press my hands together. And I don't want to press them tight. And now if you notice, I have my arm pretty close to parallel to the desk. So I don't want my elbows down when I do this. But I also don't want my hands down below my elbows. I want my wrist and my elbow to be pretty close to the same height. It might be down a little bit, but I don't want to be down too much. Now, we're going to do 5 breaths together. And so what we're going to do is breathe in, hold our breath, and then breathe out. So we're going to count as we do this. You ready? Breathe in, count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. And breathe out, and we're going to count to 4. Now this time we breathe in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now in for 5. Hold it for 5. Out for 6. Now in for 6. Hold it for 6. Out for 7. You have to remember to relax your hands as you breathe out. I actually forgot that time. In for 8, or in for 7. Hold it for 7. And then out for 8. Good. Now this last one can be tough, because breathing in for 8 is really hard. And if you have trouble to do that, whatever number you get to, that's a good number. That's the number that your body is telling you is the right number. So your number might be 5, might be 6, might be 7 or 8. But we want to make sure when we're counting that we don't count too fast. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, see how my body got like this as I was doing that? I want to make sure that I count in a nice, slow way in my head, because that tells my body that I don't need to be tense. When we try to do things fast, a lot of times our body tenses up. We want to be able to stay relaxed. Right. Here's the last one. Let's see if you can do it with me. In. Hold. Out. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'll see you again soon.